Social media censorship is out of control. This is the diet dilemma. It's a part of our healthcare crisis, and you're about to get a taste for how deep this rabbit hole goes.
If one of your, one of your parents, one of your families got cancer or AIDS, this one cures cancer and AIDS. Raw milk.
Heard it here first, folks.
Special thanks to HUMANE HANCOCK for showing us there are people who think raw milk cures AIDS. This is the extreme. Now time for the real story. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to get your finger on the pulse so you don't miss a beat. In the middle of last month, a large, predominantly South African low-carb Facebook group with around 1.65 million users was removed from the Facebook platform. This caused all sorts of outrage in the keto and carnivore communities, and even prompted CrossFit Incorporated to decide to remove their online presence from the platforms of both Facebook and Instagram in protest of this online censorship. I'm not sure the terms of service violations were explicitly stated at the time of the removal, but vocal nutrition PhD student Kevin Bass was quick to associate Professor Tim Noakes, perhaps the leading proponent of low-carb diets in South Africa, and some of his garbage claims and misinformation with the incident regarding the Facebook group removal. As a side note, Kevin Bass has an entire article documenting the detailed quackery of Tim Noakes with links, so you can be the judge of whether or not this type of information you might find from seemingly credible sources within the social media sphere dedicated to low carb and keto constitutes a threat to public health. Upon Kevin Bass suggesting that this type of information could be a public health threat, he was immediately derided as openly advocating Orwellian censorship and being anti-science by most of the low-carb blogosphere, including someone who has banned me from his channel and openly rejected the scientific hierarchy of evidence.
I just demand evidence. Like, if you're going to make a claim...
and your hierarchy of evidence that you claim is dogma is untrue.
Just let that sink in for a second, y'all. Suggesting that misinformation and dangerous health advice is a possible nuisance to public health is declared as anti-scientific social media censorship by people who reject the scientific hierarchy of evidence. Yep, that scratches the surface of how deep this rabbit hole goes. It turns out the Facebook group is indeed well moderated, but I'm sure they have their hands full removing posts containing misinformation and outrageous claims. The Facebook group was reinstated just a few days later. Seems like maybe a little bit of social engineering going on to spark this debate. Just to give you an idea of how trends are changing in the way people receive health information, this tweet from the moderator of the Facebook group in August of 2017 shows roughly 700,000 members. At the time of the controversy in May of 2019, this group had grown by nearly 1 million additional members. Let me be clear, y'all. Millions and millions of people are getting health advice from Facebook groups and testimonials or anecdotes on social media.
This one cures cancer and AIDS. Raw milk.
Heard it here first, folks.
So the next time you hear that raw milk cures cancer and AIDS, I want you to go on social media and share it, because I am staunchly against this phenomenon of deplatforming and censorship. In fact, I want you to share this video so we can continue the discussion of what constitutes censorship. Where do you draw the line between censorship and responsible stewardship of platforms where health information is being accessed by millions of people? Diet is the biggest part of the solution to the healthcare crisis we are facing worldwide. What's coming in the next few years is going to dramatically change the long-term health outcomes of several generations worth of people. I want you to watch this video that provides a deeper explanation for why the keto diet is not just another fad, but rather the maturation of an industry that has only just begun. Subscribe and click the thumbnail that pops up to watch that video right now. Y'all know what time it is. Red Pill Vegan. Next.